Hello again there folks, TaterCat here. Last time we finished our first day of work, I guess. Well, not Gill's, but first in the game. Jill bought what she wanted and she's pleased with herself. She will surely focus at work. I've never actually done the thing where she doesn't focus. Weren't you gonna have curry yesterday? A ghost took my money. Well, that's unfortunate. What's going on in the augmented eye? Well, we already know about that one. That's not new. Guess nothing, huh? Alright. Let's get going, I guess. Good evening.
Hey, Gill.
Dots.
That's a sound you don't hear every day.
Boss? What are you doing with that helmet?
I was just about to ask you where it came from.
A white knight came yesterday as she left, and, well, she forgot to take it with her. I figured she'd eventually come looking for it, so I left it under the count. Wait. Do you regularly put things on without asking who they belong to first?
I don't plan and evaluate every move, Gill. I just act. Anyway, as your boss, I'm taking this helmet until the client comes for it.
You sound happy.
Well, this helmet is comfortable and cool and comfortable and cool and really, really cool.
Hello?
It's strange for you to be late, Gill.
Yeah, the traffic was... Ah!
Don't run! You have work to do!
I'm not going back to Hong Kong!
Hong Kong?
Chief? Sorry, I thought you were someone else.
Apparently. I'll leave the rest to you. I'll detonate the Pluto warhead somewhere safe.
The what where now?
Nothing, never mind.
She seems happy. She's been tense the last couple of days. If she's somehow relaxed now, good. Are you all set? Yup. Alright. Not changing the jukebox. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Oh god, it's you. Hey, brat, you're in luck! I decided to bless this place again. Luck, he says. Oh, Mr. Donovan. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? What do you think I want, kid? Dots. The usual. Gee, I wonder what he means. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we go. Here you go. Yes, now that's what I call service. That's good to hear. What brings you here today, Mr. Donovan? Today we're supposed to hand the interns an article topic. Do all those crazy bitches come flocked into me like the first high schooler with a car. I couldn't deal with it, so I switched places with some poor sap. He was supposed to be doing an interview today, but to hell with that. And thanks to all of that shit, I found myself here, blessing your hellhole with my presence. You were here yesterday too. How did that come about? There's this gal that's been performing a concert later tonight. Yesterday, I was tuning in for the details of an interview I'd have with her today. And like I said, I'd rather work here than deal with a pack of competitive bitches. I see. How was the interview? Easy enough. The fact that the gal had a nice pair of knockers helped. Oh, aren't you charming? We've come a long way in the department of Lilim's sex appeal, I tell ya. He was a Lilim then? Yeah, one of those new fancy king class CH-1A models. I've heard that they're anatomically correct in every way. I wouldn't mind finding out about that myself. Yeah, of course you wouldn't. Goddamn Donovan, you're gonna be the death of me. Hey, you! The guy with the John face! Huh? Me? What the hell is the John face? Yeah, you. Do I know you? I don't think so, sir. No, I'm pretty sure I know you. Wait. It was Hong Kong riots 10 years ago, right? I've never been to Hong Kong, and I certainly didn't defect from any anti-riot force after stealing supplies. Really? That's a bummer. You look like a guy who owes me a drink. You were in those riots, Mr. Donovan? Do I look like some anarchist hippie to you? I don't know, man. 10 years ago, I tried to start a silicone business. So I was in Hong Kong talking with some investors when those damn riots broke out. Seriously though, did they really think the laws they were trying to pass wouldn't backfire? They were openly trying to segregate people within augmentations. No matter how many they have different capabilities you put in between, it's still segregation. Yeah. Like augmentations, are we talking about like even just base people of having a fucking prosthetic, like, leg? Because if so, then yeah, it's fucked up. And once people start crying segregation like that, you're doomed. This is the PR century. If you're gonna do that, disguise it a bit. That's a very laconic way of summarizing the incident. I don't know what that word means. Oh, it's kind of like my writing style, laconic, of a person's speech or style of writing, using very few words. That's what my writing style is. It's pretty straightforward. I mean, there was a political agenda revolving around cheap labor, and the plan reached such a developed stage because the media was instilling fear in the public. The general fear that augmented people would become power-hungry maniacs was key to the factor in the plans. And everything is mostly the aftermath of previous protests, where... On second thought, maybe it's better to be laconic. Laconic? Probably, I don't know. Trying to get the full picture might take you beyond the Industrial Revolution. All that happened when I got out of high school. I remember I had to turn down a scholarship in Hong Kong because of all that. Scholarships. That's no mean feat, brat. Well, I guess even without the scholarship, there would have been the language barrier. I remember I was kind of excited to get back. Kind of excited back then because I was really into this Chinese idol band. It's one of those things I'd rather not remember much of. It was your cringe face. It's okay. You were just out of high school. It's fine. You're allowed to be a little cringe. You'd be surprised how easy Chinese can be. No? So you know how to speak Chinese? The only translator I had available was some pizza-faced pencil neck. And I wasn't gonna allow myself to be seen with that. If someone like me can learn Chinese in 2 weeks, well, you might just be a fucking prodigy, my dude. Holy shit. I'm guessing a scholarship student might have a chance. Why do I feel like he suddenly challenged me to finally learn Chinese? Chinese? Wait. When you say Chinese, do you mean Mandarin or Cantonese? Tangerine, Canto what? When people say Chinese, they're usually referring to the written word, not the spoken one. It's important to clarify because there's a lot of dialects in the Chinese language. In Hong Kong, there's a lot of people who speak Cantonese, so just saying Chinese won't do. You might have learned Cantonese because you were only going to Hong Kong. Or you might have learned Mandarin because it's the one spoken by the majority elsewhere. I went to Hong Kong and I managed to seal a deal. I have no idea about anything else. Right. Okay, fair. You learned it because you needed to at the time, and fuck everything else. Anyway, surely a student with a scholarship can serve me a Mars blast too, right? Dots. Sure, on it. What's a Mars blast? That's a change of pace, alright. Sure is. God damn. I don't think I can make... I think this is already big, because they said if it's 10... over 10, it's already big. 2, 3, 4... 3! 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, all blended. Oh. What did I do wrong? Oh, I added a... Whoops. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. One of these is enough to leave your face red like the actual planet. There you go. Alright, I guess I'll believe your story. Right. Hey kid, I got wasted yesterday, so here's a certain protocol here. Would you mind telling me if I said anything anyone could use against me in a court of law? Unless complaining about your investors can be used as a legal weapon, I don't think so. Good. Fuck those sons of bitches. Yeah, you said that yesterday too. What did I tell you? You know, they wanted unreasonable stuff, how they feel like they have more power than you do, and all that. Oh, yeah, I recall something like that. But then again, it seems like something I would say a lot when drunk. That and racial slurs in German. You might not want to do that. Racial slurs? What? But let me tell you something. There are people worse than your investors. Who? Your clients. Excuse me? Your readers. If you think clients are always right, then you're wrong. Unless I'm the client, that is. Oh my god, my throat. I'm hoping your visit's almost over, Mr. Donovan, because holy shit. We live in an era where PR is the first and only word in anything. You can sell the shittiest of stuff and people will buy it if you're the apple of their eye. But make one fucking mistake and it's over for you. Suddenly you're a criminal to them. Yeah, that's what it's like being in the eye of the media. No chance of appeal. God forbid they ever catch something that you said out of context. A month ago, we had to clarify that we were talking about the animal in the article Cougars in nearby forests. Well then. You think more people would be aware that they're talking about the animal and, not the slang? All because we got a pack of 40-year-old divorced soccer moms crying about hurt feelings. Oh my god. They were having picnic parties in the same forest and thought we were writing about them. God, I hope at least one of them gets eaten by their damn namesake. Yeah, it's funny when somebody else hears it, but the smell of rosy perfume still makes my blood boil. Nowadays, nobody can take a joke. They're always out for blood. Oh, so Twitter. You can't win. You will always offend somebody. Yeah, that's why I don't give a shit. And while some take it graciously, many just love feeling insulted. Yeah, probably. They relish the thought of ganging up on something. Yeah, mob mentality and all that. And those hypersensitive bastards are your clients. They're the ones you have to target. I run a goddamn newspaper. The whole point is to present news in the most neutral way possible. Being offended by a newspaper is like getting angry at the mirror. Sure, let's go with that. I mean, it's not like he's totally wrong, but hearing it from him is kinda... Yeah, you're one of those people that would probably go out of his way to offend people. You're not even kind of an asshole, you're just an asshole person. Damn, look at the time, I need to get back to work soon. Really? I just finished an interview and it must be posted as soon as possible. The fact that we're posting it after the chick finished her concert is a big enough problem as it already. I can't read, holy shit. Something delayed the interview? The interview was supposed to happen last Friday. One of the interns, this meek little girl, was supposed to do it, but for some fucking reason she just didn't. I spent 2 days negotiating something else instead. Negotiating? Did you have to pay her or something? Basically, when there's an encore concert happens, all I need to plaster that chick's face all over the front page. I see. Okay then, one last drink before I leave. Give me something bitter to wake me up. Sure. Mr. Donovan wants something bitter to wake him up. I wonder if some alcohol would help too. What do we got for bitter shit? could always give him a gut punch. Sure. 2, 3, 4, 5. Why not make it big? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 2 of those. And sure, throw some booze in there too, why not? Aged. Big gut punch. Here. Yeah, this works just fine. Man, that Gill's producer was angry as fuck. Trying to negotiate with him was a hassle. I've had less problem dealing with SoCal Justice Warriors. Who? SoCal Justice Warriors. That mafia vigilante group that runs around solving crimes in swimsuits. Alright then. Oh yeah, those artificially blonde, artificially tan folks with big blunt objects. Yeah? They're an interesting group, you know? Yeah, kind of doing vigilante shit in a swimsuit's a little weird. It's very anime. They only accept people born or raised in South California and go through hellish training on a daily basis. They have to, no normal person can run around in a swimsuit in this cold weather. They have an interesting view on the world and how it works, but they're pretty sensitive too. Too many outlets have insulted them in the past, so they're trigger-happy against defamation. I've had a dozen guys in Speedos talking to me about some news while flaunting their bags of batteries. My god, Mr. Donovan, leave! You were killing me, my dude. And they were still more polite than that producer guy. Think about it, watching a banana hammock move at the same time as a bag of batteries was more pleasant. Alright. I'm pretty sure that there's a banana hammock and bag of batteries audience somewhere, though. Well, I'm out. Thank you. Please come again. Yeah. That was, tiring.
Hey, Jill, I think I have a problem.
Don't tell me.
Yep, I can't take the helmet off.
It's just Gill laughing.
Yeah, very funny.
Did you check the internet for help?
How to take off a Valkyrie-type white knight helmet is not precisely a common query, you know? I could break it, but I don't want to damage a client's proper... Dots. What? Did you run out of air? I just realized that you served a Valkyrie in Halvala.
More laughing from Gill.
Shit, don't scare me like that. I don't think you can run out of air with this helmet.
What are you gonna do?
I know someone that might help me. I'll give her a call. Let's see, where's her number? Oh, here it is. Hey, Iris, I need some unclogging advice.
Iris? I've heard the chief call her a couple of times. Maybe she's a friend? More importantly, will she be fine? She will, even if there's no god or Buddha, you can always trust a boss. Yeah, let's hope you're right. It's Dorothy! I love Dorothy.
Hey, honey, can you see me?
Dorothy. Yeah, I can see you. Why?
Really? Man, did they sell me the wrong stuff?
Who sold you what?
Jill, I'm out to go buy a screwdriver and bacon and... Are you talking to yourself again?
No, I'm not.
Hello? Oh, hello, Dorothy. Wherever you are. I'll be back in a bit then.
She didn't see you?
Oh, I get it now. They sold me the VIC jammer. Not a optic camouflage system.
Care to explain?
Have you seen those pics or videos of someone stripping or undressing? But I mean the ones where the clothes are the only thing that you see and the other person is invisible.
Come again?
There's people out there with a fetish for invisible people.
Yeah, of course there is. It's a fetish for everything.
Where you can only see a few articles of clothing floating about. I was trying to find something that would let me cater to that fetish, but my contact misunderstood my request. I asked him to give me something that would make me invisible, and he did, but I'm only invisible to cameras.
Dots. Even then, wouldn't your clothes be invisible too, with such a jammer or something?
You have a point. Oh well, I'll work something out. Maybe I'll get a nanocam module.
Nanocam? Camo? Nanocamo.
Haven't you heard of Nano Camo? They're a military technology company that recently branched to civilian appliances. They use nanotechnology to make fabric and other materials to take on any color or texture you want.
Can we have this in real life? Because this sounds like texture issue heaven of just solving that instantly.
You can order a module from them and change the color of clothes, walls, or tables with it.
Sounds interesting. Maybe I'll look it up. What does that have to do with what you want, though?
If I remember correctly, they have a module that makes things almost invisible to the human eye. It's quite pricey last time I checked, though.
Almost to the human eye?
Well, it's not perfect. If you move, you'd be an eerie, surrounding colored blob. And we Lilim see things differently, so it's ineffective against us. Still, it might be what I need. Now, what was this talking to yourself again?
Dots. Oh, there she is again. Hi. Nothing important. What are you having?
I'm in a good mood, so give me a piano woman.
A piano woman. Simple enough. Big drink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, age mixed. One piano woman.
Thanks! I love these ones, you know? I keep them for special occasions whenever I'm feeling good or I need to get out of a slump.
And today?
Today I feel good.
That's nice.
Okay then, how's this for a bonus payment?
Oh, the ticket from Friday? Can't believe I still remember that.
That guy was so nice in giving it to me. Too bad it was filled to the brim with dogs. I've never enjoyed the drink here otherwise. I would have enjoyed the drink here otherwise.
I don't think this ticket should be valid. But then again, they were improvised, so there really isn't a contract involved or anything.
You know... If you're lonely enough to start talking to yourself, we could hit an arrangement. Keep me fed and I'll keep you company. You'll still need to pay if you want to get naughty, though.
I think I'll pass. I already have a cat that does all that.
You pay him to...
Finish that sentence, and I'll make sure you truly become invisible.
Fine. Consider this a standing offer, though. Oh, hey, John.
Dorothy.
Didn't see you here last Friday.
I was dealing with some stuff over the weekend. And Monday. Yeah.
Was it a girl?
I wish.
What did you do?
I'd rather not talk about it.
Hey, honey, what did he do?
Gill's been a complete mystery as long as I've known him. His past is like a nebulous mass that tries to bite him every once in a while.
Nebulous?
You hear so much random stuff, it's hard to make connections about what's happened when. And, you know, people lie.
Does your boss know about it?
She said, I'm not one to judge. Seems like she knows what the hell's going on, but I think I'm better off not knowing. It's not really that necessary, and it's a pain to think about. I'm right here, you know. Did I tell any lies? No, but never mind.
Oh yeah, about your boss. Why was she wearing a helmet?
She found it, she put it on, now she's stuck.
Oh, yeah, randomly putting on stuff you find is problematic.
Oh shit.
I mean, there's this girl that wanted to see if she could use a glass bottle as a
bit early for those stories, don't you think?
Nope.
By the way, it's weird that I didn't see you yesterday.
I have a job too, you know.
Yeah, but you usually come before you start.
Aw, did you miss me that much? Yesterday was a bit different. I worked the entire day.
I don't know if I should ask.
Oh, it was weird, but not kinky weird? The guy paid me to spend all day pretending to be his daughter.
Really?
Yeah, I go to his house at 11 a.m., dress as requested, and spend the day there. Play some games, occasionally tell him I love him, go to bed when ordered, and leave. Nothing sexual. I used to expect him to push me against the ground and have his way with me. But after 3 years, it's unlikely that'll happen.
That sounds familiar, doesn't it? 3 years?
Yeah, 1 day a year for 3 years now. Oh, but last year he also wanted me to play the part of his daughter's birthday.
Wait a second. Does he have a daughter or not?
Had. Seems she died 4 years ago.
Oh.
Yep, I seem to attract that kind of people for some reason.
Oh, sad, lonely people. What kind of people?
No, buddy. I said nothing. Give me a moonblast, would you?
Sure. So now we know what his business is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. On the rocks. Blended. Here.
There's something interesting about this drink. I don't actually like it, but I can't stop drinking them.
Tastes like a bit of sugar drowned in alcohol. Small wonder you feel like that. There's something I've been meaning to ask you.
Yes, I'm single and I don't mind that you're a girl.
Do you actually mind what anyone is?
Not at all.
Hand queen. Anyway, it's not about that. Do all DFC 72s look like kids?
Yes and no. At a factory, we look like kids because our development needs to be as close to human as possible.
Then you look like babies outside the factory?
Nope, every fresh DFC 72 looks about 10 or 13. Makes it easier to upgrade later.
Upgrade?
Once a DFC 72 passes 3 maturity tests, it can opt for a factory upgrade. Said upgrade alters its body to something older. Some go for it, some don't.
Will you go through it?
I don't know. Right now, I'm a rarity. You don't find many like me in my line of work, so I take an advantage. And I really need that advantage, you know?
How so?
When people hire me half the time, it's not because I'm me. The amount of role-playing I have to do on a normal night is ridiculous. So if I stop looking underaged, I'll lose my advantage over everyone else.
Yeah. That's why there's a market for ladies who look a lot younger than they are. I didn't think about it that way. Should I think about it at all?
Probably best you don't. I mean, maybe I'll go through with it if I ever decide to retire or something. But right now, I'm just fine the way I am.
I see. Good evening, Gill. Welcome to...
Does that happen a lot?
Not really. It would happen less if Gill would just let people call her Jules. Yeah, I guess it is also pronounced Gill, but shut up. Your name is Gill. Call me Jules, and I'll make sure every time you sit, you'll be hearing cling. You'll be hearing the cling of your shaker. Fine, fine. I'll be with you in a minute, Jamie. Just let me finish here. Sure, no hurry.
Hello, sailor.
Dots. Hello, young lady.
Just call me Dorothy. You're Jamie, right?
Nice to meet you, Dorothy.
Hey, let me buy you a drink.
Oh, I couldn't let you do that.
I insist. I got a hefty bonus the other day, and today I'm in a good mood.
I suppose it'd be impolite for me to reject. Sure, I'll take your offer.
Yay! Honey, I'll have a big sunshine cloud.
I'll be fine with just a gut punch.
Come on, don't be stingy. Ask for something more expensive.
I'd rather not. Man, this girl puts me on edge, the way she addresses people. Okay then, let me get you your orders. 1 big sunshine cloud and 1 gut punch. Now we get the next button. Sunshine cloud. Tastes like old chocolate milk with its good smell intact. Some say it tastes like caramel too. Interesting. 1, 2. 1, 2. That's a small drink. Give her a little bit of booze, why not? Blended. sunshine cloud. Boop, 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 doop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One of those, and a couple for the big guy. Aged, mixed. Here you go.
Is this your I don't know what I'm doing so have this order? I heard restaurants do that from time to time.
You don't seem too upset about it.
It's because I really like this one.
Hey Dorothy, may I ask you something, private?
If you need a price list, I have a convenient card with updated fees. I can give you a discount if you pay for the room and invite me to dinner.
No, thank you. It's not about that.
Then go ahead. I don't think you can ask me something I've never been asked before.
Is it true that the DFC-72 line leaves tracking nanomachines in the person after, well...
After they violate every hole in your body, regardless of its original purpose?
Yes.
That's a semi-myth that nobody has tried to dispel. It's true, but also not true at the same time.
Care to explain?
We do have tracking nanomachines, but they're released when the body enters alert mode. When we're being assaulted or the like. By the way, the authorities can chase down the attacker. It's kind of buggy though. I've heard stories about DFC-72s who marry get nervous on their wedding night, and BAM! Their partners end up spending the honeymoon in jail.
I see.
And besides, I modded myself so much that if the tracking nanomachines were still being released, I'd have to commend their tenacity, to be honest. There's also this urban myth that those nanomachines can help improve performance, but that's just silly. Now I get to ask you something.
Sure, go ahead.
How much of you is still organic?
Just enough that my skin still heals over time.
Come on, you know that's not what I mean.
I'll tell you that and nothing more, young lady.
Fine, see if I care. Honey, I'm going. I'll leave you to this meanie.
Thank you, please come again. That girl's something else, huh? She's so earnest about what she does that it's kinda hard not to root for her. She also has no qualms about anything whatsoever, and that becomes a problem from time to time. Alright, I'm done here. Right, I'm gonna go and take my...
Gill! I need your girly hands for a second here!
Coming! Sorry, can you take care of her while I help her? Sure, no problem. I apologize if I'm taking time from your break. Nah, don't worry. Sorry you'll have to deal with me. You're no problem, Gill. Yeah, but you usually seem to have a blast with when Gill's the one serving you. Anyway, do you want something else? Can you make me a Mars Blast? That I can. Better not give him any kind of blast drink by accident. Instead of Mars Blast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Splendid. One of these is enough to... Yeah, reread that. Mars Blast. Bitter and mind-numbing. Just like war. Have you been to war? Life's a war we fight every day, Jill. So you haven't been to a war. Not an official one, at least. There's something I've been wondering for a while now. What could that be? First, it was how a professional assassin could be so polite and pleasant to be around. But I guess your line of work doesn't have to have any bearing on your personality. Thanks a lot. What I've often wondered is how you can be so calm here. Aren't you worried about police or the like? Well, first of all, I try to keep everything as clean as possible. Second, I don't come here looking for trouble, so I don't raise suspicion. Yeah, there's that. And finally, you can thank your boss for easing my mind about other folks. My boss? I've seen what she's done. I feel safe here. She could take care of some things if I went haywire. Haywire? You? Don't mind that. Hard not to mind if what you just said. You wouldn't happen to know how she got her mechanical arm, would you? I heard she lost it in her original fighting a cyborg wrestler that had gone rogue. just a rumor, though. Damn, I still don't know then. Have you tried asking her? She told me it's more interesting if it's left a mystery, which leads me to believe that she might have started some of the rumors herself. They're believable. Ugh, they're believable because she's her. Maybe I'll see her in action one day. You should, it's quite the show. Good news, Gill! The helmet came off and you can take your break. Finally. It's always a pleasure, Jamie. Thank you, Gill.
Boss break. Alright.
Yeah, don't stick your head in especially professional equipment like that. Now we know who this is. I love Dorothy. Dorothy's adorable. Anyway, so I'm going to call that here. Thanks for subscribing to all the noise. I'll see you in the next one, folks. Later.